Hey, beautiful souls, beautiful sunshine here with DR Holistic Healer, aka Sonia B. So I am back with another prophetic message. I actually have 4 prophetic messages that I'm going to share with you guys today. So anyway, for those of you who are new to my channel, I just want to say welcome, and for those of you who are returning back, I want to say welcome back. Keep in mind that these energies could be happening right now for some of you guys, and it could be happening leading up to this new moon that we have. I think new moon or full moon we have coming in. So anyway, with that being said, and I'm also hearing within a couple of weeks from now as well too that these events could be happening. So it just depends on your location on the hemisphere, whether you're the northern hemisphere or the southern hemisphere. So anyway, with all that being said, let's get straight into the message. So the message that I received was this message is actually for relating to twin flames. Okay, if you are finding yourself in a twin flame relationship, this is not a message for every twin. Okay, these are some situations that some people may find themselves in, who have like kind of like myself in a sense, like, you know, but again, it may not resonate with everybody, but it may resonate with a handful. So anyway, with that being said, if you are in a twin flame relationship, but you are in separation with your twin flame, right? But you guys are separated, but yet you're still married in a sense. Some of you guys may find yourself dealing with a situation to where your twin may be trying to manipulate you in the spiritual world. So not only have they went from trying to manipulate in the physical world, but trying to manipulate in the spiritual world. Okay, so it's almost like, so here's how I'm seeing it, right? So some of you guys may find yourself dealing with a situation to where, you know how sometimes like some people can be in relationships and it's almost like, you know, they, let's just say that a person lays down and have sex with somebody or whatever the case may be. And then all of a sudden it's like they switch up really quick. In other words, they be like, it feels like it seems like it's a wham, bam, thank you, ma'am situation, right? So with that being said, I'm laughing because it's not funny, but I'm laughing just because just how they some people can go from trying to manipulate physically, but they see that that's no longer working, right? So now it's to the point that they're trying to manipulate spiritually. Okay, but let me just tell you, God has news for that. Okay. So with that being said, just know that God is gonna make those wrongs right. Okay, because when people are doing this and behaving in this sort of way, it just lets you know just how much healing work that a person needs to do. Like, there's so much stuff that has not been healed. People are resorting to the old way of doing things, in a sense of, you know, operating from that child that was wounded, in a sense. So therefore, it rolls over to your adulthood. So therefore, not only that, but just how you've operated in the past, that you think that you can still continue to operate like that. Well, I got news for you, because what I'm hearing Spirit say is God is not going for that. Okay. But anyway, so with that being said, so I just wanted to make you guys aware of that. So don't take offense to it, but just know that God has your back in the process. Okay. So whatever God has promised you, he will make it true, no matter what the other person may be doing or what they may be finding themselves doing. Okay. So don't let it bother you. Just keep your faith and continue to stay strong in whatever it is you're doing, and even keep your boundaries within the spiritual world if you have to as well too. Not saying if you have to, but you know, just know that everything is divinely guided in a sense. And you can look at it as like a test from God to you as well, but also they're being tested as well too, just to see whether they're going to try to, okay, now that you understand you can't manipulate in the physical world, so are you still going to try to do this in the spiritual world as well too? So again, it can come in a form as if it's a test for you, as well as it's a test for them as well too. So keep that in mind as well too. Don't lose hope. Okay. That's all I'm gonna tell you, but continue to focus on you and allow God to continue to deal with them, because so much is shifting and so much is changing. So many people are finding themselves tapping into that unconditional love, should I say. And then I also want to let you know as well too, yeah, so I also want to let you guys know too as well that let's see what else. Remember to continue to focus on you and don't allow others to distract you. You know, there may be other people trying to get your attention, whether it be people of the opposite sex or whether it may just be people in general. It could be people of the same sex. Just be mindful, and again, don't let them throw you off of your game. Stay focused and continue to keep the energy on you and not put the energy on others outside of yourself. Okay. So anyway, because that's what God is asking us to do at this time. So anyway, so the next message that I received, right, was it came in the form of somebody's gonna find themselves ending up pregnant, should I say. Either they are already pregnant or somebody's gonna find out that they're pregnant, okay? Because the way I saw it in this dream was as if this person is probably already pregnant, but you're just finding out that they're pregnant, should I say. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. And this may not be a message for everyone, but this is a message for, and just to kind of be a little specific, just a little, because it may not particularly be somebody who may be a Libra, but I get Libra and somewhere around about the age of between 21 and going on 22, that some of you guys could be finding out that this individual is expected. And it could be, whether it be a family member or whether it be a friend, just in general, realizing that. So anyway, let's move on to the next message. This third message came in a form of some of you guys are going to find yourself dealing with the situation in a sense, and let's just say if there were loved ones that you had to let go of, that God asked you to let go of, because he said basically, and this is like could be coming in a form of maybe a mother or as well as a father as well too. So again, this is an energy that we're particularly dealing with, although I saw like a feminine archetype. Okay, but anyway, so this can come in a form again as a masculine or a feminine energy, but I see that some people are really stepping into and about to embody what is it? Okay, so if you've been somebody, let me just say like this, whether you're on the receiving end or whether you are the one who was actually doing this, should I say. So if things have pretty much been about you in a sense, and you didn't never necessarily really show this. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So let's just say hypothetically like this. If you have had a situation with family members, and let's just say it came in a form that it was unhealthy, right? And when I say unhealthy, I mean in like, let's just say, because let's say it like this. So you know how sometimes you have people within the family who want to keep the family together, right? But then you have family members who see that there's so many unhealthy things within a family dynamic. It's almost like, I don't even want to be a part of this. You know that there's still family, and you come around it, every now and then, but you don't necessarily want to partake, because what I'm hearing is almost like you don't want to be fake and phony about it, because you know how other people, whether you are on the receiving end of this, you know how other people feel about you in a sense. So therefore, whether it be like they being shady, or whether they put it on a front in front of you and talk about you behind your back, and whether it be a situation of just not really coming from a place of loving somebody unconditionally, or just really knowing what it means to love somebody unconditionally. Because remember, if you don't love yourself unconditionally, whether it's even in just relationships pertaining to family members, and this is not just romantic relationships, these could be friendships, it could be friendships too, it could be relationships with co-workers, all those things. So it just doesn't have to be a romantic situation, because again, it can go down from A to Z pertaining to family to romantic situations. But anyway, so if people have not necessarily been dealing with you honestly and coming from a place of, it's all about what you can do for them in a sense. Thank you, Spirit. All about what you can do for them, but it's not so much of them reciprocating. If they reciprocate, it's not really coming from a place of really wanting to. They just feel like they're doing it because they have to in a sense. Well, the way I saw this in the dream was, I hope I didn't confuse anybody. The way I saw this in the dream is, some of those people are going to find themselves coming back to you, and it's almost like whatever they didn't give you before, they're actually going to be giving it to you now. Because the way I saw it was somebody showing up in like black. Black is a representation of like death, right? That doesn't mean that somebody's going to literally die. Death is just, can be a rebirth in a transformation and a new beginning. Okay, so with that being said, this person showed up in black, and it was interesting how God had showed it to me, right? Because they came in a form of, that movie Nanny McPhee, right? And you know how she showed up where she had the all black on, and I think she had like a little swing coat. It almost looked like a little, Sherlock Holmes type coat that she kind of had draped over her shoulders, and then I guess she pulls it off or whatever. It was kind of like that. That's how this individual had came, and they were looking. So that was just letting me know that, you know, once upon a time they weren't so much as a caretaker before, but now when they come back to you, it's almost like they're gonna understand what it means to like really love somebody unconditionally and to really take care of, you know, a person in a sense, you know, and rather than take, but it's gonna come in a form of, again, it's gonna be balanced, because one, if you were on the receiving end where this was being done to you, you're already balanced. So it's just a matter of those individuals, whoever it could be, co-worker, you know, boss, sister, cousin, mother, brother, you know, neighbor, whoever, they're gonna come back and the scales are gonna be balanced, should I say. Okay, so this last dream that I saw, it came in a form of like some sort of situation is gonna kind of transpire. And the way I saw this, it came through as if it was almost like people, I kind of got the feeling like maybe like from a homeowners associations, you know, if any of you guys have like homeowners associations, something may be happening to where there may be a meeting taking place. But the funny thing about it was, the key players who normally sit back and make the rules, the way I got it was they sent somebody else out into the forefront to kind of distribute those rules. We all know that people do that a lot, in a sense, when they when they had done something wrong and they don't necessarily want to take the blame, they'll send somebody else out there to speak to the people to get them calm and so on and so on. Because that's how I saw this, like somebody using somebody else within the homeowners association who not necessarily is qualified for this particular position, but they basically have them speaking to the people in order to to let them know what's going on. So it's almost like I'm hearing spirit say almost like being used like a catalyst in a sense, like, so that way you're not necessarily in particular blaming the other people, but they figure if they send out somebody else who's maybe not necessarily soft-spoken, but somebody who's more balanced, that they think that maybe people will listen and hopefully get their points across. That's what I saw. So, but I didn't see anybody being aggressive or anything like that. But I did see some people having some concerns to the point of, you know, it's just almost like, okay, well, let's just listen to each other here, so, you know, that we can understand what's needed, in a sense, as an example. So, but anyway, those are all the messages that I have. But let me pull these. I got my Ancestors deck here. And I'm going to pull a couple cards real quick to see what Spirit wants to say in regards to these prophetic messages. Thank you, Divine Spirit. I ask, what messages do you want the collective to know? What messages do you want the collective to know? That is a pure white light and pure unconditional love. What do you want the collective to know? Messages do you have to collect against such a white light and pure unconditional love? I hope you guys got outside yesterday. It was actually really beautiful. Oh, hold on, y'all. Got 4 cards that jumped. Wait for important information. Take care of your needs. Star Ancestor. Follow the voice of your soul. And then we have the Moon, the note of intuitive message. And I just said during this new moon, right? Some people were gonna have some of these situations could be happening. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for the collective? So we'll see what these important messages are in a minute. I'm just go ahead and pull all the cards so I can just read after that. Thank you, Divine Spirit of Light. What message do you have for the collective? What message do you have for the collective? So basically, I'm getting that some of you guys are going to receive some important information from the higher, probably from other, you know, like myself, I'm an Aquarius, so therefore I'm from Uranus. planets, you know, and I could say sometimes I probably see information from Uranus star system in a sense, like the beings that are from the stars. I know it sounds so far-fetched, you know, and I know people are like, what? But anyway, so I'm just sharing. So some of you guys are going to receive some messages of some guidance of what you need to do next on this journey in a sense. And I really feel like it's going to be an eye-opener. That's what I'm hearing Spirit say. So anyway, we have the, what is this? Brandenburg Amethyst. I'm going to read this one first. This one is for the overall message. I hope you guys are listening to the end because there's going to be some important information in here. And they outside blowing this sand from when they had the sand trucks. They're cleaning out, they're doing the, what is it? The snow removal from all the sand. So just try to bear with me here, and I'm gonna try to be as quick as I can before they come because I can kind of hear them outside or whatever. So anyway, we have the Brandenburg's Amethyst, the perfect blueprint, a master healer. The Brandenburg Amethyst holds the perfect blueprint of your soul and all. That is, it heals physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, karmic, planetary, and ancestral auras, layers, imprints, the most perfect energetic pattern possible. Oh my God, like this star system is really about to come in here during this new moon that we got going in, and some shit is about to get shaken up, okay? So if you haven't been the one playing the games, you should be pretty much good, you know. But if you've been the one playing the games, let's just say you're going to get a quick humbling. Let me say that. And I don't mean that in any sort of way, but not in a way like hee funny way. I'm just saying. So anyway, it says self-understanding. You are a being of pure consciousness and a wonderful just the way you are. Embrace the clarity of your core being. Let go of the mental constructs, karmic imprints, soul imperatives, and relationships that no longer serve. And we've been hearing that for a minute. We're letting go of things that do not serve. Heal the past. Reframe previous choices that you have made in your life and take a new path to step into your soul purpose and expand your high dimension of your soul. Okay? And then it also says, you are perfect exactly as you are in the present moment. So in other words, whatever it is that you may be feeling like, oh my God, I got this going on. Oh my God, like, you know, I'm not good enough. Just know that God says you're good enough. That's all that matters. Step onto your soul path and seed your future with potential. Self-discipline and clear focus brings your dream to fruition. Aim for the highest. You are perfect exactly the way that you are. So that's something that you can just basically say to yourself as an affirmation to keep telling yourself you're perfect exactly how you are. Not how people want you to be, how they perceive or how they want to perceive you as being, but God says you're perfect exactly how you are. And what I'm hearing Spirit say is you're right where you need to be at this exact moment. And everything that has transpired in your life has happened for a reason, okay? And now we have the oracles wait for important information. Bear with me, y'all, because I told you these cards don't have, so I have to go looking for. They have numbers on the pages, but they don't have numbers on the cards, so I have to go looking for them. Okay, so wait for important information. Be open and receptive to information. Gather facts so that you can make a decision that is in line with your integrity, okay? And it says, the oracle is the truth speaker and insight bringer of the deck. The ancestors who will be your best outspoken girlfriend. Someone who will tell you exactly what you need to hear to move forward. And I just told you that this star ancestor, this card is here as well too. So these are the beings that they're referring to on this one or whatever. So follow that voice. In this deck, she is a where am I at? In this deck, she is a reminiscence of the Oracle of Delphi, a psychic priest of ancient Greece, who, if I said her name wrong, please forgive me, who was able to receive information and made predictions. She holds a bowl that has sacred smoke rising out of it, bringing the message to look beyond all you can see and gather information in order to make an accurate evaluation of your current situation. And then extended message says, angel ancestors in the universe are speaking to you at this time. So look and listen for important conversations, signs, messages that will point you into the right direction. You are being guided to wait for more information before making any fast moves, because at this moment you are letting your wants get in the way of your needs. Okay? Like a kid in the candy store is what I'm hearing spirit say, I want. There is an opportunity for you to see everything clearly at this time, but you will only be able to do so if you are willing to truly open your eyes. If you have been waiting for further information about a choice you have to make or actions you have to take, don't take matters into your own hands, but let what needs to be revealed be revealed. Then you'll know what to do next. Angels are supporting you, so trust them, okay? And then we have this winter card. So I told you guys in that previous message, to pace yourself, and, it's going to be a matter of not just jumping and reacting, but pacing yourself. Winter. Let's see, we got the moon. Hold on, y'all. Almost there. Okay, winter. It says, take care of your needs. Do everything you need to do at your best. Then move beyond your fears and limitations. For many of the animal realms, winter is a time of hibernation and retreat. You may wish to curl up in a ball too, but although you may not feel as bright as you'd like to be, primal forces within you is encouraging you to continue. So God is not allowing any of us to give up, no matter how we may feel, because there's times I'm like, oh my God, Lord, I can't do this. I am so tired. I'm only one person, okay? So God knows, he understands, but then he gives you that second wind to keep fighting and doing what it is you need to do, not physically fighting. The winter card features a wolf, one few animals that stay active all year round. Wolves know what it's like to work alone or thrive within a pack. So if you feel like you need to go it alone at this time, know that wolf's medicine will help you move beyond your insecurities and relax in your own pace, okay? The extended message is, you have an opportunity to move beyond your fears. Although you may feel in the dark, get comfortable with being in the unknown and trust that the light within you will sustain you through what you see. I'm sorry, y'all, they distracted me. Through what you see, a challenge process. Ask yourself what you need to do to feel supported and alive. You may uncover something from your past that you have buried deep. Know that when you unearth it and shed light on it, you create space for miracles. You may feel like a lone wolf right now, but in time, you will be the alpha. Okay? When the winter card arrives in the future position of a spread, or as the last card in a reading, it can also indicate that the coming winter will usher in important energies with regards to your questions or intentions. So let me read that part again. When the winter card arrives in the future position of a spread, I didn't necessarily set any intentions, whether it's the future, but yeah. So anyway, of the spread or the last card in the reading, it also indicates that the coming winter will usher in important information. But nevertheless, this winter is going to usher in some important information. Okay, so now we got the Star Ancestor. 2 more, y'all. Bear with me. So try to bear with me. I hope y'all can hear this. So now we have the star ancestors. Follow the voice of the soul. Heed the messages coming directly from your soul. The star ancestor is a Native American term for extraterrestrial light beings who are dedicated to the healing and the growth of the world. These incredible beings are divine embodiments of love who brings wisdom from the higher realms. Often people feel a sense of connectedness when they look up into the night skies and see the stars. I believe that because they are remembering their starry connections, and those are what the card represents. The star ancestor is reminding you that you have otherworldly supports and that your friends from the stars can help you if you are willing to be helped. They can support you in connecting with the following your soul's deepest calling. And the extended message to this is there is a deeper purpose to your human journey, okay? Not only were you born on purpose, you were born for a purpose. You were born to be a bright light in the world, and there are supporters out there in the universe sending waves of energy to guide you at this time. Information and inspiration that has been coming your way recently is not new information, but memories. Your feelings of being drawn in a particular direction are the awakening of an aspect of your soul. You are being drawn towards a road that will not only light you up, but also help you light up your corners of the world. Continue following the cosmic guidance that is coming your way. Okay, and then we have this last card, which is the moon. Take note of intuitive messages. Use your intuitive practice discernment. See through illusions and blockages. So whatever it is that you need to see through, whatever it is you've been telling yourself, whatever it is that's been keeping you stagnant because you don't want to see things from a different perspective, you're being asked to do so. The moon is strongly associated with the divine feminine and the energies of receiving. If the sun is God, the moon is goddess. And so she offers a powerful energy of polarity and balance. She has a cycle energy and is therefore strongly connected to emotions, which often comes and goes in waves. Oh my God, I can so contest to this. And to somewhat interesting behavior. So when the moon appears in a reading, you are often being told that not everything is as it seems, okay? The moon has a dark side, just dark, not negative, and can show you what you've been kept in the dark about, okay? So she's here to reveal some stuff. So the extended message to this is lunar energies are surrounding your life, allowing you to understand what is standing in your way. Not everything is as it seems. You're being guided to use your discernment. When the moon appears, intuitive or psychic urges are increased. So take notes of any feelings arising at this time. They are messages from your soul and your angels. The moon shines her light on all that has been kept in the dark. So ask yourself, if you are avoiding anything or refusing to deal with something of importance, if so, could it be holding you in the shadows when your destiny is to be in the light? If this card appears when you feel someone isn't being completely real with you, know that their intentions will be revealed to you. The moon has no secrets. She reveals all. Okay? So, boom, there it is. So again, if you got somebody in your life who's, who have had hidden agendas and hasn't necessarily been revealing everything and speaking about everything, let me tell you this. I saw some shit one time. I was like, oh shit. I was almost scared, to what I was seeing was transpiring at the time. Not necessarily scared, but I was like, Lord, what the hell? I was like, what is going on? Like, is this really happening right now? So I say this to say that don't be surprised if something just happens abruptly to where somebody says something out of the way that you never expected them to say before, and whatever it is that was hitting underneath the surface, truths can be revealed at this time during these particular moons. So anyway, and just know that some things are just the divine timing. So not necessarily every moon that comes up, you know, it just depends what you got up in your natal chart, excuse me, depends what you have on up in your natal chart of when these activations will possibly take place, when things get revealed. So I say all that to say, expect the unexpected and don't attach any labels or any outcomes or how you expect the situation to go. I'm just telling you, just from future situations that I found myself dealing with back as soon as the new year came in this year. As soon as the new year was ushered in, I found myself dealing with a situation. I was like, oh shit, this is how you really feel? Where did this come from? So I was like, I so wasn't expecting that. When I tell you it really seemed like a plot twist, it was like a plot twist. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to end it there. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. I wish you all much love, much light, and peace and blessings. And I say, like always remember to keep God, soul, and spirit in your hearts, your mind, body, soul, and spirit. And not only that, but remember his son, Christ, who went to the cross for our sins. And always remember to keep them first, because remember, it's that name Jesus that keeps us safe and protected, okay? The name Jesus, as well as that pure white light and pure unconditional love only. So stay blessed, stay beautiful, and I say much love and light. Bye.